Do you want to make a man miss you and think about you when you are not around? Wherever you are in your relationship, these skills will take you a long way into a healthy one. Keep in mind though, there is a difference between your genuine desire to draw him closer to you versus playing mind games just because you can. When you find yourself succumbing to tricks and games to impress your man, you are walking on thin ice. You won't be able to keep up the tricks for long, and someone may just get hurt. 11 tips, make him miss you and think about you. 1. Availability. If you spend all your time chatting, calling, and updating him on every single thing you do when you are not together, you'll need to put your phone down. This is not a healthy exercise for either of you. We know, you are in love and you think about him every single second, but you need to have a life outside of him. Give other things and people in your life the time they deserve. Why? You being easily accessible whenever he reaches out to you shows that you have nothing else to do. He doesn't need to know every single thing you are up to. Allowing a little mystery to come in play keeps the relationship interesting. For this to really have its effect, you need to actually keep busy with your life. This does not include sitting at home, doing nothing, and waiting for a few minutes to pass before you actually send a reply to his message. Prioritizing your time on other things and not just him will eventually keep you busy, intriguing, and of course mysterious. 2. Look good whenever you meet him. Men are naturally visual creatures and this works to your advantage. Pick up your favorable and comfortable outfit every time you go out. You can make the image stick by playing with his likes. For instance, some men like a simple natural look while others are intrigued with different shades of bright lipstick. Some may like it when your hair looks neat and held tight in a bun while others may prefer loose hair falling on your shoulders. There's nothing wrong with playing with his preferences. It gets better when he knows you are putting the extra effort to his liking. This applies to both sides, of course. You would also like the guy you are with to wear deodorant, change his outfit and of course have fresh breath. When you don't make any effort to look nice, he may interpret that as you are not interested in him. On the other hand, your effort will add an element of flirtation. 3. Body language. This might sound a bit on the seductive side, but that's not what we're talking about here, although there is a place for this. Our bodies have a way of sending a message, and in some cases, we might not really be aware of this gesture. Sometimes, picking up on different emotions when a person is talking is done subconsciously. That is why in some conversations, we may not recall exact words but will recall a certain emotion that was sparked from what was said. With that said, learning about body language will keep you a step ahead. When he talks, lean in and listen to what he's really saying, make good eye contact and sometimes gaze your eye towards his lips. When he makes a joke, get an excuse to hold his arm as a sign of how tickled you are. He'll notice and remember the moments. And that's the truth. 4. Open up to him. This doesn't mean that you share your deepest and most disturbing secrets, but you can tell him something personal about you that will make him also open up to you. We bond over sharing our own flaws and insecurities. Opening up to him creates a comfortable zone of trust. By being the first person to open up, you increase the emotional connection and the level of trust between the two. Don't worry if he doesn't respond to you by opening up right away. For many men, it takes time, but when you begin to open up this way, he subconsciously opens up to you as well. So when you see that he is genuinely listening, show him your appreciation. Again, this doesn't mean you need to share traumatic experiences out of the gate. Too much too soon might make him run for the hills. Instead, share something personal and intimate that will make him appreciate your vulnerability. 5. Encourage him to have his own time. Encouraging time apart from your normal together time is actually important. A relationship with no alone time or friends time is one that's most likely to fail. Besides, it's never a good thing to have a clinger who can't stand you spending time apart from him/her. However, it's very attractive when you are secure enough to advise your man to have a boys' night out. Both of you need friend bonding time apart from each other. Spending time away from each other when you are in a relationship makes the anticipation for your dates that much sweeter. This makes you both cherish your time together whatever your activities may be, even such activity as watching Netflix and snuggling up. This is a crucial part of any relationship. Figuring out how much time you need to spend together and alone will teach you how to give each other space. This healthy practice goes beyond the relationship point, meaning, if your relationship were to evolve into marriage, you will know how important it is to allow each other a little breathing space. 6. Text him sweet messages. Sending him sweet texts may not be advisable if you are still in the flirting phase. You risk coming on too strong. It is important to learn how to adjust the frequency of the tone of your messages as your relationship evolves and grows. Once you are exclusively dating, a sweet message that is well-timed will make your man think about you all the time. It could be something like wishing you a lovely day. Can't wait to see you later. Thinking of you. 7. Show up when he needs you. Trust is one of the main fundamentals of a healthy relationship. A man easily falls in love with a woman whom he has learned to fully trust. This is because, above all else, his need to feel safe with the woman had been accomplished. Deeply embedded trust in you will make him naturally think about you as if you were part of him. If trust is not the foundation of your relationship, love has no place in your relationship and it becomes a matter of time before you both go your separate ways. One way of showing him that he can trust you is showing up when he needs you. Dropping everything you were doing to be with him in times of emergencies will let him know where you rank him in your priorities list. Lending a listening ear to him whenever he is talking about an existing problem in his life without adding your opinion as he expresses himself also plays into deep trust factor. You being there for him when he needs you shows that you are in it for the long haul. It displays how committed and stable you are. Soon, the way he sees your beauty would have gone deeper and he will not take you lightly. 8. Try to show interest in what he likes. Showing interest in what likes in his life doesn't necessarily mean that you are changing your interests to suit his needs. It simply shows that you also care about everything that concerns him. When he talks about something that he is passionate about, follow up with questions. Who knows? You may also end up liking what he likes or being equally passionate. This also gives you ideas on what to get him for his birthday or Christmas gift. Want him to remember you with little things? Try remembering what he likes to order at a coffee shop. Then when you see him the next time, surprise him with his drink. Don't worry if you get it wrong. He will remember you whenever he orders that drink. Once you know your man well enough, it becomes easier to come up with these moves. You know what he is most interested in and you can use that your advantage. 9. Boost his ego. Man needs to feel he is impacting his woman in some positive way. It's amazing how much power women have in either boosting or destroying a man's ego. It begins with something simple and subtle. Let him know he has your attention even when he is in a group of guys, that you have your eyes only for him. Laugh at his silly jokes. When they are too cheesy, laugh with him. Take notice when he gets a haircut or wears a new shirt. Tell him you like it. These little things will stroke his ego and boost his confidence. Appreciating your man will make him think about you and yearn to be in your presence almost all the time. 10. Enjoy your life and tell him about it. If you have a long bucket list and want to check them off one at a time, go for it. Whether it's running a marathon or hiking, take the time to do them without him. You will always have many worthwhile activities you can do with him in the near future. Not only will you enjoy checking off your bucket list, but he will also learn how independent you can be. He will naturally be drawn to you more when he learns you actually enjoy life. No one is really attracted to a person who only daydreams and talks about doing what they want someday. If you are career-driven, pursue the one that excites you. The process of achieving your career goal can be exciting when you know it's what you want to do. Spend your leisure time with the right people. Take good care of yourself because your mental and physical health is what makes you most attractive. People who have joy are like magnets. People want to be closer to them.